All right, so now we're going to talk about whether relationships are causal. So we're going to talk about some causation. Biggest quote when it comes to statistics is that a correlation between quantities does not imply causation, or correlation does not mean causation. And so we got to be careful. So again, correlation does not mean causation. What does that mean? Well, we could have where things correlate, like as something increases, another item increases, or as something increases, another item decreases. But that correlation does not mean that the independent caused the dependent variable to change. And so those are things that we have to be careful of. All right, so looking at this first one, number of loaves of bread baked in the amount of flour used. So as I bake loaves of bread, the more bread I bake, the more flour I use, right? And so this has a correlation, a positive correlation. I think I just spelled that wrong, but oh well. Positive correlation, and it is a causal relationship. Why? Because we use flour to create that bread. To make bread, so the more bread, the more flour used. That's what that comes down to. All right, next one. Number of mailboxes and the number of firefighters in a city. Now, when you think about it, as people move in, the more mailboxes we have, the bigger the population, the more firefighters we most likely have. So there's a positive, there we go, positive correlation, but no causation. Why? Because mailboxes don't determine how many firefighters in a city. Well, mailboxes, better way to write it, mailboxes do not cause more firefighters. Right? So like in this case, if we were talking about population increase in the number of firefighters in the city, that would have a causal or a causation, right? Because the more people we have, the more firefighters we need to make sure that we're able to get everywhere we need. But the mailboxes themselves do not cause the need for more firefighters. So just keep in mind that correlation does not mean causation. So just because two things correlate and have a positive or negative correlation does not mean that one causes the other. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in class.